So you're thinking of making a move to the Niagara region here in beautiful Ontario, and you're wondering, what are house prices like here in the Niagara region? Can you afford to live in Niagara? What can you get for whatever price point that you are looking for here in Niagara? Well, that's what today's video is all about. We are going to take you on an in-home tour of a house here in St. Catharines. We are on the west side of St. Catharines, literally a 5-minute walk to the city limits, where you can be walking or driving through vineyards and orchards. Beautiful landscape here in St. Catharines. And that's one of the things that you do get here in Niagara. If this is the first time that you're visiting our channel here at Living in Niagara with Ellen and Scott, we want to thank you so much for stopping by and checking us out. You can go and check out other videos that we've made. We're all about the Niagara region, all the different cities, whether it be St. Catharines or Niagara Falls, Grimsby, Niagara on the Lake, or some lesser known cities like Welland or Thorold, Port Colborne, Fort Erie, maybe even Pelham or Wainfleet. And wherever it is in Niagara, Ellen and I love this area and the way of life here. So if you want to learn more about Niagara and what it's all about, please check out those videos. Hopefully we will help you make the decision if you want to move to Niagara, and if you want to move to Niagara, where exactly you want to live here. We just had an open house right now, and a couple came through from China looking to buy a house here. They found us on YouTube and they wanted to check us out a bit more. So we get people coming from Toronto, GTA, many parts of Ontario, even the United States, looking to move here to Niagara. And if that happens to be you, please reach out to us. Give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, even hit that QR code and set up a Zoom link where we can sit down, ask all your questions, answer all your questions, get to know each other so that you may decide whether you really want to work with Ellen and myself in your search and to find a home here in the Niagara region. So before we tour this house behind me, please, if you enjoyed today's video, we would really appreciate if you hit that like button, subscribe, even turn on your notifications so you can be one of the very first people to hear of anything happening here in the Niagara region. It helps other people just like you find our video and learn all about there is here in Niagara. So with no further ado, let's go on inside and take a tour. This home here is a 2-story, 1,845 square foot living space above ground, not including the basement. It is on a lot size of 50 by 114. 3 bedrooms upstairs, a den or bedroom on the main floor with 3 bedrooms and a powder room and a beautiful Oasis backyard. What's this price? You're gonna have to wait to the very end to find out what this house is asking here in St. Catharines. And of course, if you've visited any of our previous videos, you know what I'm going to say. If you stick around to the very end, I'm going to introduce you to a wonderful local gem, a place that I call a local gem, a great spot that everyone in the neighborhood knows about. They go to it, and then today's nice little meal, some good treats, a cup of coffee, what have you. It's close by to this house here. And you really want to going to check this place out and know about this place, especially if you come to visit, and especially if you choose to buy this house or move here to St. Catharines. Take a second here to take in the first impression of any house. Right from the beginning, we come into what would normally be the den, office. The current owners here have it as a bedroom. Nice sized room, beautiful glass doors with a lovely bay window. Stay here on the main floor. We come down here to the heart of any home, is it not? The kitchen, quartz countertop, stainless steel sink here in the island. As you can see, we're set up for my open house. Stainless steel appliances, looking out in the backyard. We'll go back there in a few seconds. At the far end of the kitchen dining room is a sunken living room with a wood fireplace, easily converted into a gas fireplace if you wished. We come to the hall. To my right is the basement. We'll go down there in a second. your powder room. And then over here to the main floor laundry room. Natural light here, even in the laundry room. Yeah, we'll head down to the basement. The house itself is 1,845 square feet of above ground living space, not including here the games room in the basement with a lovely gas fireplace, wood accent wall, and a bar to complete this great extra space here in the basement, and a 3-piece bathroom. Coming to the mechanical room, the furnace, AC unit, and hot water tank were recently updated and replaced in 2018. Sorry, I gotta stop and take a little peek at this painting they have here up on the wall. That's the DeQ mill. My great-great-grandfather on my mother's side owned that mill. Now upstairs to the sleeping quarters, right here at the top of the stairs, we come into another bathroom, the main bathroom, 5-piece bathroom here. And right across the hall to one of the 3 upstairs bedrooms. What do you think of the design here in the hallway? See that in a couple places on this house. Nice, bright second bedroom. They have it labeled as the Queen's Chambers. And here is the huge primary bedroom, king size bed, 2 nightstands and a dresser, huge bay windows overlooking the backyard. Again, we'll take a look at the backyard closely right after this. Nice walk-in closet and 3-piece bathroom. So let's take a gander outside in the backyard, right here off the dining room kitchen. A beautiful, lovely Oasis covered back porch area. They have their nice little fire pit right here. TV. Could you see yourself entertaining your friends and family in this backyard? Nice little privacy fence here for the hot tub on the other side. Nice garden, just a beautiful backyard. So, what do you think? Could you see yourself living in this house here? Beautiful, isn't it? 2 bed, 2 bath, beautiful, immaculate home here in Niagara in the city of St Catharines. And would you believe me if I told you it was under $900,000? What about $849,999? That's what they're asking for this beautiful house here in the Niagara region. So when I talk about houses being affordable here in Niagara, this house proves that fact. So that pretty much ends up our tour of this house. So come along with me and I will introduce you to today's local gem. So here I am in front of today's local gem, Fresco, a great little restaurant here in St. Catharines. Great place to get a great burger, pasta. And since I just finished the open house, then I got to pick up my stepson here in St. Catharines. I want to hang out here and grab a little bite to eat here. And this place also has a little bit of nostalgia for me because it was actually here where I enjoyed the very last dinner out with my mother. My wife and I, about 2 weeks before my mother was brought into hospital, diagnosed with leukemia, and passed away 3 days later, that we had a nice dinner here. So whenever I come here, I think about her. So come along with me. I'm gonna go inside, take a quick little tour of the inside, order myself a little bite to eat, and as you know, you'll see what they can offer here, and then we'll close out today's video. So today's local gem, Frescos. I caught myself a meal, not just a little snack, because I said, finished my open house, gotta hang out here in St. Catharines for a bit, so thought I'd get myself a chicken parm sandwich with a salad. It could come with French fries here too, but I'm trying to eat healthier. So I went with the salad. So this is Frescos, as I said, today's local gem, Mediterranean, Euro type of food, great pasta, great chicken parm. If you find yourself here in St. Catharines, you gotta come out and check out and enjoy Frescos. So let's give it a try. If you find yourself moving into the Niagara region or just coming here for a visit, you gotta stop by here at Frescos and have a great meal.